Good day, farmers. PurpleMentat here, bringing you day 21. Oh dear, the screen seems a bit messed up. Hang on, let's see if we can fix that. I'm just updated Stardew Valley to the 107 beta version, as I like to help with that when I can. Recording this on April the 4th. So, let's see. Windowed order. Oh, right. That menu does not like responding to... Why for you do this to me? That menu does not like the gamepad. There we go, now everything's on screen again. And I got some complaints that the 75% zoom level was too much. So I'm gonna go to 90% and hopefully that'll be enough, but I like to be zoomed out at least a little. Because I like it more. Alright. Oh yeah, you can enable our hardware cursor now, but I like the finger. I don't know why anyone wouldn't. The 107 update brings a couple of enhancements to the marriage dialogues and such, and also supposedly makes it easier to place items when using a gamepad. Alright, so start of every Sunday, we're going to check the Queen of Solace. Week's dish is radish salad, which we have learned to cook. Yay. Fortune teller says that today is a little extra luck. Spirits are in good humor. Not bad. And the weather tomorrow will be cloudy. Darn it. I love rainy days. Oh, hey, look. Oh yeah, it's the 21st. Of course our forage crops are done. And we've got maple syrup waiting for us. That's fantastic. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, what is the plan for today? Well, we're going to be making one more set of these spring seeds because we've got 7 days between now and the end of the season, so we've got plenty of time to get more out of these. We are going to get a couple more crops outside of that planted as well. Oh hey, I better be careful, I might accidentally throw things away here. Let's do some stuff here. Make sure I'm not losing any goodies. Definitely don't want to end up picking something and having it disappear on me. Which may have already happened once or twice because I wasn't paying attention. Pay attention! Here, we can put these tools away for the time being. The problem being that if you have a stack of the item in your inventory, but it's the wrong star level, when you pick something else, like, for example, right now I have all 3 kinds of leeks, so I'm fine. But I only had 2 levels of horseradish. I could have picked a horseradish that would have been a gold star, but the game wouldn't have had anywhere to put it, so it would have just vanished. However, it won't stop me from picking it because I have a place for it to stack as far as the game is concerned. This bug has been reported, and I believe Concerned Ape is looking at a fix for it, but it is not yet fixed. So I have to be careful and make sure that I don't accidentally evaporate expensive quality crops. Alright, grab my maple syrup there. I'm gonna have to ship that one, aren't I? Oh yeah, the Hat Mouse is here because we have an achievement. Hi, we sell hats, okay, Poke? Come down to old house, Poke. Bring coins. I like the Hat Mouse. I don't think I have a use for any of the starred versions. And it looks like I've got enough of the non-starred versions to make 70 more spring seeds. So we're going to call that good, how about? And I think I'm going to make a new chest just for forageables. Oh, nice! Been so long since I've heard from you, dear. Things are very much the same as ever back home. I miss you very much. 500G from Grandpa, courtesy of Mom. Nice. Ooh, what else do we got? Ah, there's that cheese collie recipe I said that Pam would be giving us once we got her up to 3 hearts. Fantastic. So now we have some more cooking recipes. I believe that the next step is to continue on the path towards getting our house upgraded. And we need to upgrade the axe. Yeah, I think those are our immediate goals. Sounds good to me anyway. Let's see. What do we have to plant? What has to be planted? Well, kale takes 6 days. The jazz has to be planted today. And the spring seeds have to be planted today. Or else they're not going to grow before the end of the season. So let's get the kale, the jazz down first. And there's no quality places to put anything, so, oh well. Well, I'm not seeing... Maybe it's only for item placement? I don't know, I'm not seeing anything special for getting this place down. I do want to keep the kale fairly tight, because that's going to have... kale and other grassy type crops have a special harvest function. You need to use your scythe to harvest them. So I want to get them all in one little area where I'll be able to come back to them easily. And then we're going to fill in the rest of what we've already hoed out with a little bit extra with our spring seeds. Dum, bum, 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 bum. How many does that make? You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and make as many as I can, because I'm limited to 7. It'll leave me a couple of extra leeks, and I've got a ton of extra dandelions. And we'll plant as many as I can. Didn't I have another scarecrow? There you are. You're hidden behind that fence. That's okay. And because more than one of you has complained about it, and I happened to notice it last time I was recording, we actually need to get this hoed out as well, so that we have our 6 on the left-hand side of this scarecrow. That makes me feel a little better. Alright. Planting, and then all of the watering. I do like the ability to just walk around and place a couple rows of seeds at a time. It is nice. Looks like we're not going to quite use all of these. That's okay. We used 60. So we're going to have a ton of money come summer, which is good because we're going to need it. But there won't be any more buying of seeds. And let's see, I wanted that chest for forageables specifically. Whoa. Okay, gonna let that fade away. Nice, yes, that is much more convenient. But it is for placeable items, not just for things that you would harvest, or I mean like seeds and such. Doesn't work for those. I don't have the 2 grand yet. You know, if I'd sold things at Pierre instead of tossing them in the box, I probably could. But well. Not the biggest problem in the world. And have we shipped a maple syrup yet? No, we have not. Alright, well then, you go in the box. Well, actually, between the 2, I might be able to get there. We'll see what we can do. In any case, we definitely need to get some watering done. And we need to keep in mind that the smith closes at 4. So we don't want to miss it today. That would be pain. Enjoy our morning with the songbirds. This is a lot of seeds to do by hand. I can't wait until... Well, we're definitely going to be checking for the traveling merchant. We're going to start checking for the traveling merchant when we start carrying a significant amount of extra cash available. Darn it. I really should just use the mouse for this. Move with the controller, aim with the mouse. You get more consistency that way. Okay, that's weird. That was really weird. Getting your watering can pointing in the right direction is apparently a significant challenge. But no one said farming would be easy. No, wrong direction, you nub. Using the control pad can be a little easier than the analog sticks because it doesn't snap back. You can get more precise movements in when you're trying to work the grid like this. I guess that's also would make the keyboard and mouse easier than a controller and mouse because you've got WASD and can get those precise taps in. Alright, we're gonna have to finish the rest of the watering later because I do want to see about the potential of getting our hands on that the axe upgrade. The axe grade. Yes. I don't really have extra wood to throw around. What do I have that I don't care as much about? Well, amethyst is selling more amethyst is always an option. And we'll bring our geodes with us. Alright, yeah, we'll call that good. The daffodils and the maple syrup might get me over. If they don't, well, then we sell that amethyst. And I'm not going to waste any time looking for anything along the way because I'll probably end up missing it. Oh, hey, look. Alright, we needed to check birthdays. We got Shane's, we've got the flower dance coming up, then it's Pierre and Emily. Okay. I need a smallmouth bass if it's not too inconvenient. That's actually perfectly convenient because I need to do more fishing anyway. Hello, Abigail. Ha. I'm sorry, but I have no sympathy for you. Oh, I can't sell the maple syrup here. Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, I could obviously get it if I were to sell my sell my salmon berries, but it would take more than half of them, and I'm not willing to sell over 100 salmon berries to get there. Alright, so I'm relying on luck out of the geodes to be able to start the axe today, otherwise it's going to have to wait until tomorrow. And let's wait for Abby to be off screen so we can do some foraging. Urban style. Hello, gold bar. Who the heck throws out a gold bar? 2 p.m. I don't have time to do a run around the beach. I will end up late if I do. Hey, daffodil. Yeah, daffodil. Yay, I foraged up some trash from the trash can. Surprising no one. Flint is always open. I do kind of like that. At the same time, dude, don't you have a social life? You're kind of creepy there. Ooh, what were you? That was a barite? Hopefully that sells for something decent. 50. That gives me 150, and even if I were to sell the gold bar... Alright, so the axe waits for tomorrow. I'm not going to hurt myself to use it, but hey, pulled a gold bar out of the trash. That's pretty cool. The really cool thing about that, I think I have the recipe. No, I will have the recipe soon, but if I check skills, once farming is high enough, I will get access to a better sprinkler recipe that uses an iron bar and a gold bar. And the iron ore I just got out of that geode should get me what I need for that. Alright, let's say hi to Maru. Hi. Do I have fun working on the farm? Yes. Well, that's good. We're not going to talk to George. He's cranky. By the way, great tip for talking to lots of people. If you stop into the saloon on Friday nights, you can talk with, like, half of the town. Oh, hey, look, worms. They're a little out of the way, but it's an extra luck day. We'll check. Lost book. Not bad. And we have a Demetrius. Yeah, but I do have to worry about going broke. Wow. Leak Central. Nice. Okay. My inventory's a little clogged to be hitting the mines. Or doing... And I don't have my fishing pole on hand. Let's have a chat with Linus. He didn't want to chat. That's fine. It's Sunday, so all the gifts reset. We're going to continue working on getting Linus up to 3 hearts. Ooh, Shane's back down, is at 2. That's right. Need to keep feeding him beer. That'll get easier in the summer. not too concerned about seedlings because of the massive collection of berries I have. So I think that the go-to thing here right now is going to be to deposit our goodies. You know what? We're going to make a couple more chests. Start organizing things a bit. So we've got forage, crops, mining. And then random mishmash basically goes in here. Crops. Crops. Monster. Mining. Mishmash. Everything else I think I will happily keep in the mishmash chest. You know, I've got 43 spring onions on hand that I'm probably not going to eat because the salmon berries are better. And these sell slightly better than the salmon berries. So it's time to send them into the... sell them off. There we go. Alright, mining. Inventory management with Mentat. Bound to happen in any game I play. Mostly because I play games with these sorts of mechanics. Oh, whoops. I want you in crops, not forage. And you need to be delivered. Okay. Let's get the rest of the farm watered, and then I think we're off to do some more fishing to get our skill ready for summer. Because we're going to need to do a fair bit of fishing in the summer for the... Oh, what's it called? Oh, starting to feel exhausted. Let's do something about that. The fish tank? Yeah, the fish tank. What I'm trying to say. Here wants a smallmouth bass. Well, we know where to find one of them easy enough. In that pond down south in the forest. And hey, we've got an extra copper bar. We can... Actually, you know what? No. We're going to start saving up our copper now because we need to get the pickaxe upgraded before we go to the next tier of the mine. There we are. Fantastic. Yep, I definitely want to get the axe upgraded, then the pickaxe. The hoe, it'd be nice, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Get that refilled, put her away, grab our fishing pole, and we're off to the pond. What is our fishing skill at so far? 1. It's high. That's what I get for not working on it all season. One of these days I'll actually clean up the farm down here, but today is not that day. Don't get rid of your fiber, by the way. You're going to need it later. I forget why, but you'll thank me. Alright, so we're going to look for a fishing sparkle spot, a fishing pool, the bubbles that I mentioned. And if we don't see one, then we're just going to hit the dock again. And I'm not seeing one. You may have seen one, but I sure didn't. See if there are any insane deals. Well, pufferfish. Not gonna... Ooh, ancient siege for 500. Heck yes. This is why I visit the traveling merchant. So the ancient seed will grow blah blah blah. It will grow an ancient fruit. It takes an entire month to gestate, but it will grow during the spring, summer, and fall. Once it has finished growing, it will produce a fruit I think every 14 days. I'll have to double check the wiki on that one. But finding it now is pretty great. I can't make the good speed grow yet, but I can make the basic one. And that will speed it up a bit. Hey, get back here, you. That is our smallmouth bass. One of my friendly Twitch chatters tells me that it is every 8 days. So if we plant it now, it'll be the 21st of summer when it finishes growing. And then I will get another fruit on the 1st, 9th, 17th, and 25th of fall. These fruits sell pretty well. They are worth a lot of money. And they make fantastic wine. Because the higher the base value of a fruit, the better wine it makes. And the chest contains a piece of coal. So yes, that was definitely worth 500G now. We can make it up fishing. Dope. I was trying to mouse over my energy bar so I did not get myself exhausted again. And then I hit the wrong button to reel in. I can't wait until I get just a few more skill points. This all gets so much easier as the bar gets bigger. And bait! Plus geode. We can't use bait yet because we don't have enough fishing skill to use a pool that can use bait. But soon we can, and that will speed things up considerably, which makes our time spent fishing considerably more profitable. We'll also be able to start going after the rarer and more expensive fish once we get our fishing upgraded slightly. And I did it anyway. I got talking about fishing and ended up exhausting myself. I got distracted. Oh well. Energy's not an issue anymore. We're going to shift to the river because it's late and we can potentially get one of the night fish that we need, the bream. Something that gives more than just smallmouth bass. Hang on to your broken CDs, they're worth keeping. Driftwood, not as much. I hate when I do that. And remember to leave yourself enough time to plant any ancient seeds that you buy late at night. Oh, yep, this is a slightly more exciting fish. Bounces around a bit. Uses some jerky moves. What do we got? That's a chub. Darn. Thought it might be a bream. Alright, we got a couple more casts in us. But actually, I think that we're going to play it safe and call it with this one. Another chub. Homeward bound we are. Have some fish to sell off. Ooh. Missed that on the way in. Somehow. Found it on the way out. When it's dark. Apparently I do better with foraging in the dark than I do in the light. Let's see. The chubs go, the good smallmouth go. I keep one lousy smallmouth. And, I think I sell the horseradish. No, I'm gonna hang on to it long enough to go check it out. The rest goes into mishmash. Yes. Alright, we need to get some definite good stuff. Let's see. How do I make the speed grow fertilizer? Pine tar and clam. I have neither. Well, darn. Speed grow would have taken 1 day off. I mean, 3 days off. 1, 9, 17, 25, 33. Wouldn't have gotten us an extra one, but it might have taken extra days off for the, the regrow as well. I'm not certain. But we'll have to just go with a basic fertilizer instead, because I have no speed grow, and it was far too late to buy any when I got the seed. We're going to put it right here so we can't possibly forget about it. Oh, and I need my watering can. There we go. Geode is technically a mining thing. But bait and wood, the broken CD, you all go in mishmash. The barite, we can take to Gunther or Gunter, depending on your particular regional pronunciation. I got so many messages about calling him Gunther. I grew up in school with someone who used that spelling and the pronunciation of Gunther, so I apologize if I offended people, but that's just how it were where I lived. Darn it, I put the horseradish in here, didn't I? Did I ship the horseradish in the end? I did. Whatever. Call it good. Alright, folks, that is all for today. Thank you very much for joining me. Ooh, now we can make and use bait. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If so, leave me a thumbs up. Tell me what you liked. If not, leave me a thumbs down. Tell me what you didn't. Either way, you want to see more of this, join me next time by clicking subscribe below, and I'll see you then.